Oh, Nintendo, why can't you do a press conference like everybody goddamn else, huh? I'm not gonna go into super technical detail. I'll have the article posted below, but pretty much between June 8th and June 9th, Nintendo's stock dropped 10.9%. Their stock price again dropped 10.9% on the heels of the Wii U launch because investors were confused as hell, and honestly, I don't blame them. I'm a technical guy, and Nintendo's E3 press conference, which announced the Wii U, confused the hell out of me too. I've never in the history of E3 seen a company just show off the controller, and they kept on switching between console and controller and console and controller. And yes, they showed the system in the background when they had that video playing on the screen, but honestly, if you really didn't pay attention, it looked just like a Wii. So I think investors, when they watched the E3 press conference, thought it was just a Wii with a new controller, and a lot of people got nervous and bailed and didn't want to invest in Nintendo anymore. Now, obviously, we know there's a system, we know there's a new console. Nintendo came out and showed pictures of a new console, but I thought it was just a terrible way to announce your next generation hardware the way Nintendo did at E3. It just didn't make any sense at all. Then Nintendo came out and said, oh, we're not all about technical specs. We don't want to be just about technical specs. Consumers and investors want to see how big of a leap your next generation hardware is from the current generation. Once again, consumers and investors know that if their system doesn't have the hardware, they're not going to get the hardcore gaming market, which Nintendo needs, over to the Wii U. So people were very interested to see what kind of CPU it had, what kind of GPU it had, if it was going to use Blu-ray, what kind of online gaming network they were going to have. People wanted to see this, and Nintendo gave none of that. Then, on top of it, to put the final nail in the coffin, even though I don't think it's a big deal because the games are actually confirmed, the demo reel they had for all the hardcore games were actually from the PlayStation 3, the PC, and the Xbox 360. The gameplay footage you saw was not from Wii U hardware, which, like I said, isn't a big deal to me because the third-party companies actually confirmed they're developing the games for the Wii U. But once again, when investors found that out, that made them nervous because of the fact they don't know if the hardware can actually handle these games. All these factors, even before I read this story, is the reason why I did not give the crown to Nintendo for their E3 press conference. I gave it to Sony. I just thought the way they announced the Wii U was the most half-assed way I've ever seen a console be announced. They gave no solid information on it, nothing on the network, nothing on the specifications, nothing on the pricing. All we saw was a gamepad and one picture after the conference of the console itself. So what do you think? Do you think the Wii U announcement was disastrous? I personally do. You may disagree with me. Leave your thoughts and comments below, and as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. I'll have a new video up tomorrow.